Crave Nation in the house.
Yeah. It's the Crave Chronicles, staring Mike on the mic. And your boys, Espalessa, now relax, hang tight. Cause they up in this crib and they got plenty to eat. So sit back and relax and remember, stay hungry, yeah. Hit that hype.
What is going on, Crave Nation? It is another episode of the Crave Chronicles. I'm Mike on the mic.
I'm Sam, the Zest Balessa.
And joining us today is another special guest. He is my first cousin once removed, but it's easier just to say my mom's cousin. Multi-talented guy. Happy to have him on the show, and he's making us a pizza as we speak. Everybody welcome Will Ross.
Hey, Will.
Howdy. Welcome. Yeah, thank you. I always just say second cousin. I didn't think about first cousin removed or anything like that.
I think technically that's what it is, yeah.
How does that removal process work?
I don't know, removal sounds like we're not even in the same family. So
Right?
It's
So I usually just say my mom's cousin.
yeah, that makes sense. I always say my cousin's oldest son. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. Removal also sounds like you were part of the family.
Right.
And then got,
Something went bad. I mean,
Cut. And then
maybe I
there's
was
like-
the black sheep. I don't know.
who knows? And then there's like twice removed.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
all right.
You screwed up twice.
It's like, we let you back in and then, nope, you got to go again. So I've never understood. I need like a doctor to explain that to me
Right.
or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, mom's cousin. Well, I think that works.
Yeah.
That's usually just what I say.
Yeah.
That's the way
We're
to do
fam.
We're family.
it. Fam.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, grew up going to all the same family events and everything.
Yeah.
He was at my wedding.
And-
I think that was the last time I saw you. Was at
I
my
think
wedding.
so. Yeah, your wedding. And
Oh, wow.
a lot of times for the most of my life, your uncle and me would always get confused. Like our grandmother would call me him, and I remember driving by his apartment one time, and she's like, "Hey, Tim, this is where Tim lives." And I'm like, "Okay, I think he would know that, but my name's Will." And
Yeah. Y'all do look kind of. Y'all got the beard going on and everything.
Yeah.
Y'all always wear the hat.
yeah, always. Well, as you get older, the hair starts going back here. So anytime the hat's an option, it's definitely happening.
That's the move.
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, y'all definitely were very similar.
This is a good beard podcast.
It is. Yeah, we all got the
Lots of
beards going.
beards
I guess
here.
Kevin also had a beard. That was a good beard.
Kevin does have a
podcast,
great beard.
Beards always make it better.
right?
definitely.
It's the guy's makeup, the
Exactly.
beard.
But yeah, a little bit about Will and why we had him on. First of all, where did we go today, Sam?
We went to Marco's.
Marco's Pizza, and the reason we have Will on, so like I said, he's multi-talented. Not only does he makes pizza, I think you brew your own beer too, right?
It's been a while, but I've brewed my own beer.
Brews his own beer. He's a band director at high school.
Yeah,
High school band
High school
director.
band director. I played the trumpet.
He's also a podcaster. So I know you said it's been a while, I think, since you've put out an episode, but he also
Yeah.
has a podcast. So fellow podcaster, so he is gonna fit right in here. And he's also an actor. So you were in a Marco's commercial.
Triple
I was
threat.
in a Marco's Pizza commercial. I've done Ricola, Miller Lite.
Did you get to shout
QuickBooks.com.
Ricola?
No,
Oh,
It's usually the animated guy that says that.
dang it.
it was at the end where they went Ricola.
Yeah.
All I did was I got to say Hotecraft.
Whoa, what does that mean?
It's it's a Swiss word. I think it talks about the magical herbal blend in every drop.
Okay.
That's Ricola's
Hotecraft.
thing.
You know what? Ricolas are my go-to cough drop. So
they're pretty good.
they do a great job.
I've done QuickBooks.com, Michaels.com, and then the commercial. I found out I was balding back here. Actually,
Oh no.
it was for color forms, not chloroform, color forms.
Okay, I was about to say,
It's
like,
those little
hitmen everywhere.
those
We got a
little, like,
commercial.
removable sticker.
This
kind
isn't
of
Godfather's
things.
Pizza.
It gives you like the scene, and you've got little stickers that you can put on there and rearrange them and all that stuff.
Okay, so you found out you were bald from
Yeah.
stickers?
So, well, no,
Or
it was-
balding, I should
I was
say.
balding, yeah. So they always go through and it's kind of like with movies. They go through to the location and kind of scope everything out and kind of give some film stuff and all that. And so I was done filming the scene, and I went back to watch them edit it and everything. And I started out with my back to the camera, and so my head was there, and I was like,
Oh, no.
"Who's that dude?" And they turned around, they're like,
Oh, no.
"That's you." And I was like,
That's you.
"That's not me." And they're like, "Yeah, it is." I was like, "I don't have a bald spot." And they just got quiet, and they just slowly
Oh,
turned and looked
no.
at me.
That's
Oh.
when they put their hand on your shoulder and they're just like,
I like put the phone back and like doing the reflection. I was like, "Why didn't anybody tell me?" They're like, "We thought you knew." And I'm like, Man,
You know, those people tell that story all the time now
probably
too.
so. Yeah.
What a way to find.
Yeah.
Well,
Sucks getting old.
that's what we're finding out. Not that we're close, but
No, we joke about stuff all the time.
yeah, we joke about how we talk about taxes now.
Yeah.
That's our lives now.
How about taxes and how everything hurts?
Yeah, and when you own your own property and then you get the property tax,
Yep.
and then you're like, I did not make that much changes to my house. Why am I paying this much? And so you go protest it, and that's when you feel like a real
Let me
adult.
go get some.
Yes, that's the most. I always tell people filing the Homestead Exemption Act and protesting property taxes are the two most adult things I think I've done in my life.
Yeah, but without ChatGPT, I don't think I probably could have done it. To be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I went through and was like, hey. Tell me everything I need to do, and so that's what they did. Because I'm also like an online person. I'm that introvert. I don't want to talk on the phone. I don't want to go in person to do
Yeah,
it.
to 100% me.
I had to. They made me fill out something online where you take like pictures, and then I had to like call in to my hearing or whatever. Yeah, and some guy ran through my list, and he was like, "All right, guess what? You get this much knocked off." Yeah. And I was like, "Do I get a say?" And he's like, "No." All right, bye. It was maybe like a 4-minute phone
It's nice
call.
the government gets to tell you how much your property is worth.
Well,
And,
I at least got to tell them my air conditioner was 30 years old. So
there you go.
please do not.
That's kind of,
Don't get at me like that.
It's like when you're selling your house. Here's all the great things about my house, and then when it comes to property taxes, you're like, here's all the crappy things.
I live
This
in a
is terrible.
shack.
This is falling apart. This is awful. Yeah,
I'm just going to start breaking things on purpose.
that's it.
Okay. Well, is it pizza time?
It's pizza time.
Pizza time.
All right. So, yeah, with the pizza season, I think I've liked to start with eating first just to preserve the freshness of the pizza and everything. Now, drinks for today. Marco's also has Pepsi products, but they also have Dr. Pepper. So, already a plus for Marco's.
Yeah, I noticed y'all got Dr. Pepper, and I have the Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Yeah, I figured we would try Pepsi Zero instead of Diet Pepsi for you today.
I do like a Pepsi Zero.
So as I was listening to the episodes, so I have a theory on why Pepsi is so prevalent with pizza.
oh,
yeah, we need to hear
okay.
this.
Yeah, break it down.
So first of all, I'm a fan of the show, The Food That Built America on the History Channel.
Okay.
And it kind of goes through like Domino's is on there, Pizza Hut, McDonald's, obviously. I love documentary type stuff. Pepsi was looking at a way to cut into the profits that Coca-Cola was making with McDonald's because they couldn't get into McDonald's.
Right.
And they found that, do you really want to?
Yeah, you're getting.
There we go.
I don't know. Nobody can hear it, but the cat has just jumped in Will's
yeah.
lap.
Do you want to
Hopefully
say
you're
something?
watching this.
Anyway, so Pepsi, in a way to combat that, decided that they would get into the fast food game and buy these companies that way they could only serve Pepsi products. So Pizza Hut was one of those properties. Pizza Hut, Long John
Yes.
Silver's,
The Yum brands.
all of
Yeah,
this
I know.
stuff.
Yeah,
It's
Taco
Brand
Bell.
for sure.
So it also kind of got theorized that Pepsi tastes better with pizza.
And see, I think it does. There's
Yeah.
something about it.
It's the extra sugar, probably.
Maybe
or
it is.
sweetness.
Maybe it just balances out the. I don't know.
So that's kind of how like Domino's and all these other places, or I don't remember, whichever ones have Pepsi products. I think that's why they did it, is because it kind of tastes.
Yeah.
better
Well, so
with
far, Domino's is the only one that didn't have Pepsi.
Yeah.
Nor did they have Dr. Pepper. Y'all heard all about that.
We did hear about that.
And I also want to say on one of the episodes, there was a Pizza by the Foot or something. It was Little
Yeah,
Caesars,
Little
I think,
Caesar.
right?
Yeah, they used to have
Which-
the like yardstick.
Which I know I did a Marco's commercial, but Little Caesars is my go-to like chain
Mm-hmm.
pizza that I get. I know it's not great, but
Hey, for the
It's
value
great
it-
for what it is.
The value it is slept
fresh,
on.
it's great. Heat it up, it's terrible. But
Yeah.
I was thinking back to like Pizza Hut. They used to have the Bigfoot pizza. That was a
Was it
small
right,
hair-
yeah.
was it hairy?
pizza. No, it wasn't. It came without the hair.
Okay.
Hair was extra. That was another topping.
Another topping
Yeah,
if you
you gotta
get
pay extra
on
for
there.
it.
All right.
But that's what I remember is getting the Bigfoot pizza, and that was the first square thing with it. So anyway,
All right.
Gotcha.
I like this theory.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll go into the cola wars at some point.
The color war. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
well, let's start
I'm
with some pizza.
starving, so let's get some
This-
pizza. I don't know which one's the pizza. Is this a pizza?
One of these is the desserts, I believe.
That
This is a
looks
dessert.
dessert.
Okay.
This one's hot. Is this a pizza?
That should be a pizza.
Okay, should be. That is a pizza. All right. Dramatic reveal. Whoa. At one point, I'm gonna like get down on my knees, and it's like proposing. So I'm just gonna open.
We can put this under if you want.
Okay.
here, put it there.
Put it under there, Mike.
Underwear.
Haha!
Underwear.
Welcome to second grade.
All right.
So this looks like a meat lovers.
This is they
Or
call
whatever
it,
they're gonna call it.
I forget what they call it.
Marco's meat.
Sure.
That's that.
That's the go-to.
All right.
Decent cheese pull.
Yes, very good
Decent
cheese pull. This
decent
was like
cheese pull. What
Yeah.
do you prefer, a long cheese pull or a short cheese
I mean,
pull?
it was usually you don't see a cheese pull with some of these. Either that or they didn't cut it very well. You know.
depends on the type of pizza place. I think
That's-
for a chain like this, I'd definitely like to see a good pizza cheese pull.
In the Marco's commercial, did you get to see them make the commercial pizza?
No. So, oh man. So that commercial, bringing back memories here. What they did was I'd never even heard of Marco's. It was actually a Marco's Pepsi commercial. So in the commercial, there's always a Pepsi being shown somewhere.
Okay.
Even though it's a Marco's pizza commercial. So
Make
they
sure to keep that going.
that's it. So they sent us with like, I don't know, there were like 25 boxes of pepperoni pizza. And they underbaked them by about 5 to 10 minutes. So we had to finish baking them so that they'd be fresh.
Okay.
Ooh, see, these are the tricks of the trade.
Yeah.
So, but it was like a real pizza.
It was a real pizza. Believe me, I did not want pizza for like a week after.
I've heard when they. I know.
You have to.
This is
have
an
like a
eating
spit bucket, right, or
podcast.
something.
That's what I've heard is the right way to do it. We did not.
No, y'all just kept taking
No,
bites.
because so for the first part of it, I say pizza time, and I pick up the pizza and I have to bite on it, right? And it's got to be steaming hot for the photos or for the video. So I burned my mouth a couple of times,
Ooh, that's not fun.
but I can only take one bite. Everybody knows the rules, one bite. And so at the end of the day, there were all these pizzas with one bite taken out of the center. So it looked like a
Yep.
hole in the pizza.
Oh, it's a pizza donut
Yeah, that's what it was.
at the end. I think it was Ryan Johnson was doing like a YouTube video, and he is like, if you ever see any actor eating in a movie or like TV show, understand that they had to eat that maybe like 20 times, and they're probably
Yeah.
sick of that by the end. But I've always heard like for food commercials they use like maybe like glue instead of cheese, so that pull
Yeah,
gets
that's more for like the
really-
close-up shots and
Yeah,
stuff.
to get
though, I
like the
think.
visuals of like the make it eye appealing. You know.
Yes, but you didn't have to eat glue pizza.
No, it was real pizza, thank God. And
I mean, I will say this is a pretty photogenic pizza.
I was gonna comment. This is probably the most beautiful,
This is one of them for sure.
because I imagine this is whatever their original regular crust is.
I'm pretty sure this is the regular.
This
or
isn't
Maybe
any
I got
sort of
the
specialty?
Romasan crust for this one.
It's a the meat probably looks the realest meat that we've had. It's got pepperoni, it's got sausage, and it's got ham on it, or Canadian bacon, I guess. I don't know what the difference between those two is.
it comes from the same animal. It's fine.
It's all pig.
Yeah.
There's been so many. I mean, we're atoning for our burger
I
season.
actually heard like pepperoni has more turkey in it than what you think.
Ooh,
Interesting.
Yeah, I'd heard that. I don't know if it's true or not.
I guess that makes pepperoni pizza Thanksgiving appropriate now.
There you go.
That's going to be my.
Is there a pizza place that's open on Thanksgiving?
There has to be, because there's football.
I guess it's true.
It's like one of the biggest football games or days of the year. But this is a very beautiful piece of pizza.
It is, and it is delicious. You need to do anything with that?
No.
Okay. It's just preheating, right?
Yeah.
So-
So, it's done preheating, and now the stone needs to sit in there for a little bit before I can put a pizza on it.
So for context, everybody, that he's brought his pizza stone over to make his pizza, and so it's gonna preheat for like an hour. You said?
Yeah, like generally, I'm kind of impatient, so I'll do like a half hour.
Okay, yeah.
If you put the oven is finished warming up, but now the stone also has to come up to temp.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't do it right, which this is evident of it, you put the pizza on there, it'll crack the stone if it's cold,
Ooh.
or if it's too cold or something like that.
We don't wanna do
So-
that.
Or if you don't warm it up enough. I don't know. So it's already happened once. I showed Mike earlier. It's like
already
split in
cracked.
half.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Still works, but yeah.
It's a stone.
Yeah.
Mike, I apologize. I forgot to remind you to take your lactate.
Oh, well, luckily, every time you remind me, I'm only on the first slice. So
I'm trying to be good about that. And actually, can you slide me one? Because last week Domino's messed me up.
yeah, I ate that. I reheated Domino's later that day, and yeah,
I was down for the count. What would you like, a lactate?
No, I'm good.
Speaking of us getting old.
I am. I'm gonna power through this. So
All right, you
know.
got it. Well, we're eating pizza like
Yeah.
every week.
I probably needed it last week. I was at Camp Barbecue last week, and with all of that, it was a lot. So
I thought I could dry swallow it. It did not cooperate. So now I'm getting the weird pill melting in my mouth taste. There we go.
So there's beef and sausage on here, right?
I think so.
Okay.
It looks sausage more than beef.
I was gonna say it's good. Sometimes there's that flavor in sausage that can overpower it, like fennel, I think is what it is.
Yeah,
And so this is balanced pretty well.
it is. So I've only started having Marco's in recent years because for the longest time I would like see Marco's and I just didn't really think anything of it. In fact, something about the logo made me think this was like kind of a cheaper place. I don't know. I like the logo, but there's something about it just like screams like this is not. I don't know. Something about it told me this was like a Little Caesars or something type place.
I think it's just that there's not enough people named Marco.
Maybe. Yeah.
So
There's that one famous one.
There was that one.
Yeah, where they're always trying to find him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh yeah.
I got it out of my system last week, so I'm okay now. He really owns that name now for the rest of time.
He does.
Oh yeah. He's probably the type of person that's like, I'm right here. Like, how can you not see me?
The original Waldo.
Yeah.
But yeah, so for the longest time I didn't have Marco's, never tried it, and then I think at my old job somebody brought it in one day. Was like, "Hey, does anybody want a piece?" And I'm like, "Oh, sure." And it was the pepperoni magnifico, which spoiler alert we have, so we'll have that in a second. And I tried it. I was like, "Holy shit, this is delicious!" So from then on, I made an effort to go to Marco's more often. And for one, they have a bunch of crazy deals on their app all the time.
Really? Okay.
We also get a ton of coupons in the mail for them, especially for this one that we went to over here, which apparently the one over here is veteran owned, which is pretty cool. So go check them out. And
I'll say it's been like 10 years. That commercial was years ago.
yeah,
And it's the first time I've had it since then.
really?
Yeah.
So you're not getting like flashbacks?
No.
You're okay?
He's enjoying it at his own pace.
That's it.
This is true. This is definitely a step up from our last couple episodes. I always like when we hit this part of the season because the first episodes are always like the big chains,
Right.
And the food is like,
Well, Marco's is like
Whatever.
the 5th biggest in the country or something, right?
I still
Didn't
feel
we
like
learn that?
this is the step up.
This is definitely a step up.
This is
yeah.
a quality step up. I was going to say, what I think the biggest thing for me about this is the meat ratio. They give you a lot of fresh meat on there. The sausage is not kibbly. The pepperoni tastes super fresh. The bacon is very caramelized on there. The sauce tastes very good. I'm actually tasting tomato in the sauce. I would like a little bigger crust, but I mean, that crust still looks very well baked.
This crust also has what was the grain stuff that Jenny was telling us about?
Semolina flour.
Semolina flour.
There
I
you
have-
go.
There's a bag of it over there because I use
Oh,
it.
perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah, this also has that on it, but
Do you know its purpose?
what's that?
So
Jenny probably told us, and I just
When
don't
you-
remember. I'm sorry, babe.
it basically, it's a flour. It's a different type of flour. So when you're making pizza like I'm going to be making, it needs to slide off the pizza pill. And so you use that.
Oh, okay.
They're kind of like little bitty ball bearings.
So it's not like gonna stick to the tray, right? That kind of thing.
I mean, like this, you can feel it on here. That's what that is semolina flour. And it'll be on the pizza that I make too.
So
But
it allows it to kind of glide off.
It kind of glides off, yeah. And I was going to say about the crust, I was looking at the bottom of it. Like one thing I don't like about a lot of pizza chains is I don't like pizza that's cooked in the pan unless it is like Chicago deep dish or a Detroit style pizza, because those have to be cooked in the pan. There's no way around it.
Right.
I think sometimes when you're cooking in a pan, you kind of like fry the crust because they have to use so much butter or oil on the pan.
Yeah.
And so it kind of, I don't know, gives a weird texture or flavor to it. So that's why I like if it's cooked in a pizza oven or just on the bricks or something like that, it has, I don't know, I prefer that better. So.
This is insane breakdown, Mike.
It is.
We got to step up our game.
Getting the inside knowledge here.
Baseball.
Oh, I'm just getting started, but
All right.
I'm by no means an expert. These are all just opinions.
You're a
and
connoisseur.
Well,
Just
my
a little
my breakdown of this was I can taste the tomato in the sauce.
Yeah.
So you have
Sam also uses the flop method, which we all know is not.
There's
No truth to it.
I use the flop method too.
You do too.
I looked at it and I was like, there's a lot of flop here, But this is going to be the exact same conversation where I'm going to be like, I don't like the flop. And then you're going to be like, well, there's a lot of toppings. And then we're just going to move on. So
I mean,
think
there
it
is, yeah.
I just think it depends on the style. Like a margarita pizza.
Exactly, yeah.
Or a Neapolitan style pizza is going to have a ton of flop because it's got more water. The hydration level is higher in the dough.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So it's going to have a lot more water in the dough. So it's
This
not
is
going
the
to be firm
science I'm
enough.
here
This is
for.
the science.
So, like the dough I'm making is about 65% hydration, whereas Neapolitan dough is going to be like a 8% hydration.
Wow.
Sam's mind is blown.
Bill Nye is on the podcast.
So, and this is, you said the style matters. So this is why I think a lot of people have a problem with like the one bite pizza reviews, because he judges every single style on the flop. And I was reading into this because I was curious, because we've never seen the one bite pizza review videos.
I watch so many of them. I actually love them, but
Really?
yeah.
I just have a problem with it. He judges every pizza style the same, and he's like openly biased towards one style of pizza, and I think that's what a lot of people have a problem with. So like he's openly towards like the really thin crust, like crispy
Thin,
bottom.
crispy, charred,
Yeah.
and
Which that's great. But
the New Haven style is basically his favorite. And,
Yeah.
you know, he came to Fortunate Son, and that's how I discovered it, was through him. So I came over, and I agree, man. It's the best pizza I've ever had.
a Fortunate Son? Or just New Haven style in
No,
general?
well, it's the only New Haven style I've had, but
Yeah.
I really, really liked it. Is it loosen or not?
It said shake well, so I started shaking.
You're
and
doing
then
really
we
well
just
at it.
keep
there should be
going.
another one in the other pizza box. So we can
Call
get
me
other one out.
the paint stirrer. I'm shaking
I
this
mean,
up.
I'll dip my pizza, but it's ranch all the way if I do it.
Well, we've been trying all the garlic
Yeah.
dipping, so
Trying
I
to
got
keep
a
it
garlic
uniform,
sauce,
yeah. Right.
so I'm gonna try to dip.
Speaking of which, I have great news, and let me go get it out of the fridge.
He's got I hope it's not like, what could he pull out of the fridge? That's great news. Could it be ice
Cold hard
cream?
cash.
Ooh, that would be. I like that. I saw what it is, but he's
So,
gonna reveal it.
We've been talking about, and this is like this happened after we did the Papa John's
This is a
episode.
big reveal.
They now bottle their garlic butter.
Ooh,
So we were talking about how they did it
it's
as like an
not
April
what I
Fool's prank.
thought it was.
Yeah, it's like a squeeze bottle.
I thought it was a bottle of ranch.
Oh.
I thought that was gonna be the big reveal.
I mean, I thought that was too because you were talking about it, but that's I didn't know they made that.
Look
Yeah,
at that.
But this like just came out with the past few weeks. I saw somebody posted about it, and I was like, "Oh, I wonder if they have that at HEB yet." And I
know.
looked on the app,
You
and I'm
know.
like, "No way!" So I had to get it. But yeah, and then it started as an April Fool's joke, and now here we are. Raising Cane's you're next.
Yeah, this isn't quite as like buttery sweet as the Papa John's one, but I do like it. It's much better than the Domino's one.
The Domino's one was
The
terrible.
Domino's dips
This
were
one didn't need. Oh,
rough.
you're talking about the dip. I was going back to the crust too. I was thinking about it. Like this one didn't need the added stuff that Domino's adds. The
Like
oil,
seasoning
yeah,
or-
seasoning and oregano stuff. Like I finished
Should give me
mine
another
with
dip.
with olive oil, but like they could be fine without it too.
I'm going back for another dip. So this
It's
is
good.
This has
Flavor wise, I think it's pretty close to Papa John's. It just doesn't have that thick, buttery consistency that the Papa John's one has, which I really like because it kind of just coats the whole thing. You get a nice big glob of it. You want to get a dip in?
Not after that.
He did not.
We have another thing
I'll
too.
get
so
on the next round.
yeah. So we want to go into the
Unless
next
y'all want me
pizza.
to double dip and
I really don't care.
We're out here. They also gave us red pepper and Parmesan cheese. I've noticed none of the other places
They
threw
did,
that in.
and so when you pick up your pizza, they ask you if you want some, like before you take your pizza.
You want some? Come get some. No, they just hand it to you because they're nice. Now we got a bigger box for the bigger
box.
pizza.
So this is the pizza that started it all for me. This is the pepperoni magnifico.
Sounds like a magician.
Sure.
Pizza magician. Watch, we're
Pepperoni
gonna make this
magnifico.
pizza disappear. A lot
I mean,
of pepperoni.
Just looking at the pepperoni, I like how they've cupped.
Yes.
That usually means the pepperoni quality is better.
So they have two types of pepperoni. So they have just a regular pepperoni, and I believe the cupped one is Old World pepperoni, is what they call it.
Old world.
Oh, 'cause this does have two kinds on it, right?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Look at the first of all, look at the little Jimmy Neutron I got on my crust here.
You got you got a little hair waggle there.
Oh, I'm losing some pepperoni.
Lot dustier pizza.
It is. They dust it with like a Parmesan. This is the pizza that got me to love Marco's. This is the first pizza I tried from them, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah, the cut
I also
pepperoni
just
gives
noticed
a nice
they
visual.
forgot, unless it's in here.
What'd they forget, Mike? What'd they forget? What's in the bag? Is it in there?
It is.
Okay.
Okay, they didn't forget anything.
Do we have to eat it with this?
So we got Mike's hot honey.
Ooh, that would be very good with this.
I haven't talked about this yet on any of our episodes, but in recent years, I discovered hot honey on pizza. It was actually at Crooked Crust, rest in peace, in Denton, and they offered a hot honey pepperoni pizza. I was like, that sounds interesting. Tried it, game changer. This is so good on pizza. So if y'all want some of that, go for it.
I'll drizzle a little hot
Especially
honey.
with, like, it pairs really well with pepperoni.
Yes.
Definitely. So yeah, I'm going to get a bite. I'm going to get a plain bite first.
You get your plain bite. It's got a very, very nice. It almost looks like you should dip in the hot honey. I'm gonna drizzle it,
I usually drizzle it, yeah.
so I'm gonna try to.
I think it makes more sense because to me, like, dipping the crust in the hot honey wouldn't be.
Right.
Wouldn't make sense.
Oh my God, that's such a good piece of pizza.
Will, you want some hot honey there?
There's so much flavor. Oh man.
Did any of the other places even have a hot honey? Maybe they had a hot honey pizza.
I don't think I've ever seen it as an option, honestly.
Some places offer it.
Like, I'll see local spots that, hey, we've got a hot honey pepperoni.
Yeah. And Crooked Crust, first, I have a funny story about Crooked Crust because we went with Dom and Tanner one time, our good friends who I've mentioned before. We went to get a pizza one time and we asked for some hot honey because we were picking it up. And they said, how many do you want? They just come in little cups or something. And Dom goes, how much can you give me? And they gave us a whole bottle just for free.
Yes.
Straight up, just like a squeeze bottle. And we made sure to tip them very well.
That's the
Life
move.
lesson, don't be afraid to ask.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I did that at a Whataburger drive-through with spicy ketchup.
Yeah.
I was like, I want as much as you can give me. And you know how much he gave me? 2. And I was like, sir. So I stuck my arms out the window and I was like, however many I can hold, please. So he just started dumping packs of spicy ketchup.
That's why we keep bottles of it in the fridge.
Yeah, this is back in my work travel days. So me and my buddy Tim had a couple beers and we were feeling a little Whataburger. So yeah, the answer's always no if you don't ask.
That's it.
Which I need to tell myself more. But the hot honey, I feel, makes a big difference here. It gives it that sweetness that just blends so well with the savoriness and a little
And the
bit of
slice
heat.
is already so good. That whatever they dust on it, Parmesan, I think. There is so much flavor in that bite of pizza. You know it's good because everybody just went silent, processing their thoughts about it.
No, my brain just went, oh my God, there's dead air. Chew, 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 chew. Come on. Come on, molars, do your work. We don't see the dentist for another few months. You can take it. Drink the soda.
I do think if they did have their crust not in the pan, it'd be a little bit more crisper on the bottom and would have the less flop. Not that the flop is a killer, but I will say, like, with some pizzas there's going to be more flop than others, and it's designed that way. But
I think like a big New York style slice is generally going to have a little bit of flop just because it's so like wide.
right,
It doesn't mean it's a bad slice of pizza. I think
No.
the texture of the bottom crust is what really makes a difference. If it's like
yeah,
doughy and it flops, then yeah. But if it's still got a nice crispy bottom, nothing wrong
If
with
you can
it.
bite through, have a little chew. That's
Absolutely.
fine, yeah. And I think a lot of ways food is kind of it's kind of like how you enjoy scotch. I went to did the Scotch whiskey experience when I was in Scotland.
Ooh.
And somebody had asked, like, hey, is it bad to mix scotch with Coke or water or something, And we actually tasted the scotch straight up, and then he had a little water glass, and so we put just a couple of drops in just to change the flavor. And what he told us was, you're paying for it, you enjoy it how you want it. Like,
Hey, that's a good
you know,
philosophy.
as long as you're, like, if I'm making pizza, if you want it this way, I'll make it the way you want it. But like, you're the one buying it and eating it, so you should enjoy it like you want it.
It's a good philosophy.
See, I've heard in Europe it's, well, you were in Scotland, which
It's
is
probably
Europe.
France you're thinking of, yeah.
Yeah, probably in France. Their culture is very much like the chef made it this way.
How dare you?
It's like,
Yeah, exactly.
if you don't like it, go to a different chef.
Yeah.
I think in a lot of places in
Your own
France,
chef.
like it's an insult to ask for like ketchup or a sauce with your
yeah.
food.
Well, it's if they give you something, it's like this person prepared this meal in this way for you to
Right.
enjoy
Like
it.
even over here in the States, you go to a fine dining steakhouse or something, and there's no salt and pepper on the table, and you take a bite, and you're like, I could use a little salt or pepper. It's like a faux pas to ask, hey, can I have some salt and pepper? It's like, whereas you go to, I don't know, Texas Roadhouse, that's sitting on the table. there.
Right.
Yeah, seen as more high society to
Right.
just go with it.
Yeah, we didn't screw up. Your taste buds are bad.
Yes,
That's what they're saying.
Your taste buds are poor. That's
No, my taste buds are unique.
make more money.
And that's why I usually say if I'm eating, I've said this on the podcast before, if I'm eating like a really nice slice of pizza, I don't like to dip it in anything, no ranch or anything. Because I think a good slice of pizza, a quality slice, should stand on its own.
All right, we're unwrapping
These are the breadsticks.
breadsticks. Those are massive.
They are. I've never had these. Here, we'll give you your own. Also, there's the garlic sauce if you want to try some of that.
These are huge.
It's got some marinara or pizza sauce.
Hand me the one that's open, so I don't want to. I'm just gonna dip one in the garlic.
Oh, yeah,
okay,
go for
yeah. There you go.
Dip, dip.
Dip.
All right.
Good dip. This is like a femur. This is a clue weapon. That's what this is. Although
in the
it's very
conservatory
squishy.
with the breadstick.
With the breadstick. It's got a nice little.
Well, hopefully you can't club somebody with it because that's going to be hard to bite through.
That's true.
If you probably sat these out in the sun for a few hours
Probably. I do feel it's got a good collapse
or
to
put
it.
them in the freezer, I'm just gonna hit Mike with it.
I've never
Did
tried
not.
these. I don't think I've ever gotten their breadstick or like any of their side dishes.
It's like I strangled an oily, buttery cheese thing. It's all in my hands. These are massive. Oh, they're a little hard to pull apart. Yeah.
Yes.
Right? I wasn't kidding.
It tastes pretty good.
They're
Barely
probably
even fits the plate.
they're probably a foot
Yeah.
long. $5. Okay. They did give us
I think
the
it was
marinara.
about $5.
They gave us the marinara sauce. Shout out them. Who forgot that? Domino's?
Domino's.
Domino's forgot that
Of course they did.
for their little parm bites. Are these dusted with Parmesan? That's what that kind of looks like.
I think, yeah, Parmesan and butter.
Parmesan butter. They are massive. This was just a regular breadsticks?
Yeah. This is an order of breadstick.
What?
Sam cannot comprehend.
Because the pizza I was going to comment is a good size. You know,
Well-
it's not a huge pizza.
Yeah, because I didn't get their XL.
The breadsticks are the size of the pizza.
Yeah. That's about right. I mean, this is a small, and then that I think is only a medium. So what do you think of the breadsticks?
It is a lot chewier than I was expecting it to be. Yeah, I was kind of expecting it to be a little more pull apart. It's very standard bread.
Pretty Yeah, it's nothing.
Yeah, there's not much to it.
It's not fantastic or anything. It's better than Pizza Hut's. It's a good piece of bread. It's got some Parmesan and butter on it. It's all, if you just need a side dish.
If you want to eat an entire loaf of bread, they will do that for you.
Yep.
It's all right. It's fine.
They're pretty good.
I'm honestly a little underwhelmed after the pizza
Yeah.
because the pizza was so good. I'm like, man, they're on a roll here. Let's keep it going, Marcos. And now I'm like, all right, you got some white bread. Cool.
Yeah, maybe we should have started with the breadsticks.
Yeah, I don't think it if it didn't have the sauce and the Parmesan on it, it would just be like their crust and dipping it in, which I guess that's what a breadstick is. But at the same time, I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't have the same airiness as their
It
crust.
feels like it's perfect for those people that are like, I don't like the pizza, but I like the crust.
Yeah.
Who are these people? Are those people?
I don't know.
They order a pizza and just eat the outside?
I mean, if I'm leaving anything, it is their crust.
It's
but-
probably Domino's people. Because a lot of people that say they like Domino's just say they like the crust. So I
Was
don't
that
know.
meme commercial where it's like, let me get a cheese pizza with no cheese and no tomato or something?
Oh god,
Just bread.
People like that exist, by the way. I used to work at Sonic, and people would order a cheeseburger with no cheese, and they would be like, "So a hamburger? No, a cheeseburger with no cheese." I mean, yes, people are that stupid.
I mean, the World Cup's going on right now, and I've seen a lot of TikToks of people from Europe that are over in the U.S. and whatever. There was some kid from Norway ordering a burger from In-N-Out. So there's strike one.
Yeah,
But they
make a good burger.
it's okay. But they were just like, I want a burger, meat and bun only, like nothing else.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, why? What? That's so dry and so like, why would you do that?
Because he's from Norway and he's used to eating pickled fish.
I guess so.
just eating like seals and stuff.
He's never seen a tomato.
That's probably it. Yeah.
Yeah,
He didn't know you could get grilled onions on it.
Yeah.
That's a secret menu item, by the way.
Yeah.
Just meat and bun.
Meat and buns.
They probably got
Secret
a name for it.
Norway style.
Norway style. Goes in and out.
I'll have the Norwegian Express, please.
Would you like a burger?
All right. So last thing we got is dessert.
This is dessert.
This is one of my favorite desserts. Is there? I forgot what Cinnabites. That's what they call it.
something.
Cinnabites.
They got a nice little packet of
They give you the
icing.
packet to drizzle on.
Drizzle it just a little bit. They also give us a knife and fork. That's very kind of them, even though it's already kind of. Oh, let's see. What strategy is he going to go for? Is he going to do his patented potbelly N?
No, I usually
Ooh.
Okay.
you know go
Ooh.
across like that.
Look at that. He's back and
This looks
forth.
very fancy.
Back and forth. He's like taking maybe like a 20-degree angle with it. Okay. The two-handed method.
Coat every piece.
Mike said he's trying to coat every piece. He's doing a great job of making sure each piece is taken care of with this icing here. You're right. It's not as melty as I was anticipating.
Sometimes it is.
How hot is the Cinnabites? Because it's really not melting into it either.
Well, considering this is the last
Mike,
thing
you-
I ate, I think it might have cooled down.
Mike, you're not at a microphone. I don't know if people can hear you.
I'm trying to get you to relay what I was saying.
Okay, well, Mike is trying to get me to relay what he's saying.
Considering this is the last thing we ate, I think it might have cooled off a little bit. But normally when I get them,
Do you eat it first?
no. But
Okay.
Some people might.
Hey,
I also know when,
enjoy food how you want.
when I'm
That's
getting
it.
pizza just for dinner, I also don't like talk for 40 minutes.
That's fair.
But
You mean you don't have a nice conversation with your wife?
we do, but we also
You're not 40 minutes.
we're
of-
also hungry.
yeah.
All right, so yeah, let's get a little bit of this.
You feeling a
Now,
corner
do you go
piece?
the corner or the middle?
It's kind of got 16.
I can't tell
available.
how they're cut. Okay.
It kind of looks like a breadstick. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, yeah, they're a little piggy.
You gonna get that?
A little Oh, I just
no.
dropped it, and of course icing land. But now there's icing on my pizza. You know what that means?
That means you're gonna eat it.
We gotta try it.
Gonna take an edge and a center.
All right, I'm getting kind of a center edge, not a corner, but a center edge. It's like a good puzzle piece to start with.
Oh man, that's so good.
You're getting into it. You did say you like these.
I love getting these. It's comparable to the Pizza Hut ones, but it's not so much a cinnamon glaze. It's like a dusting of cinnamon, and then you get the icing on top of that. I think the texture's better than the breadsticks. I don't know about y'all.
It's almost like a very doughy churro.
Kinda, yeah. Almost like a churro.
Kind of that dusting texture
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
It gives me very churro vibes. I do like the icing with it, though.
The icing, something about the icing tastes really good.
It's very much pulling it together.
I'm getting
Maybe I'm glad it
all
didn't
over me this
melt.
episode.
We'll vacuum you. It's okay. Or I'll just get like a Swiffer. That's the sound a Swiffer makes.
You know, it's pretty good.
I really like them.
Much better than the breadsticks.
Yeah, for sure. Much better than the Domino's ones, for sure. Much better than the Papa John's ones.
And like the cinnamon dust stayed on it pretty well. Like I didn't feel like I wore more of it than
Yeah.
what was on it.
Yeah, it clings on pretty well.
I'm now looking at my shirt.
You're surprisingly clean right now.
I did look at my part of the table a second ago, and I was like, "Oh, there's like semolina flour all over the place."
Yeah.
It's okay. Nobody will ever top season 1 Sam for messiness.
Oh my God.
I got fried chicken everywhere. That's when Mike taught me that you can close your mouth when you chew. Did I
I
say
did not think about this. This was like the first time I've had a microphone to my face while I'm eating. I hope that I've not been smacking into it the whole time.
Oh, I always edit it out.
Mike has a plan for you. He just edits dogs over you.
Usually when I use the studio sound feature, though, it kind of gets rid of it. So
The first couple seasons, I was all about chewing in the microphone.
on
Because I'm like,
purpose.
it's an eating podcast.
yeah, but it's not a mukbang.
I will say, yeah, true. I can't stand those either.
No, I mean I can't.
Every time I'm like, oh, who sits and watches these? Like, what?
Yeah. And I was getting people like asking
Somebody.
me, "Are you guys gonna eat into the microphone?" Because I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, "Don't worry, I will make sure that doesn't happen."
It's an eating podcast.
It's not a mukbang.
There's a difference.
So
There's a huge difference.
I think last year I decided, okay, I'm just gonna give up the fight.
I do think if we if this was a different style pizza, then the microphone would be good as far as like testing the crispiness.
Yeah, and I've done that a few
Hey,
times.
So you like doing the ASMR?
I'll like drag a knife across or something.
I should have been opening my Pepsi bottle into the microphone so you get the nice. like a train. Yeah, these are pretty good. Definitely a shareable item.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I'm noticing not a lot of like individual desserts for pizza. But then again, pizza is not really an individual food.
No.
When y'all did the molten lava cake from Domino's, was that a single serving or was it like
There was
It
three
was
of
like
them.
3 single servings. It was like the size of a cookie or something.
Yeah, you probably could eat that by yourself, but not after.
I couldn't eat 3 of
Domino's.
them by myself.
No. Maybe if that was your entire meal.
Well, not with that effort. No, you got to have change your mindset. I can do this.
Hey, I'm not Joey Chestnut.
But are you a different animal and the same beast? What the fuck does that mean, Kobe Bryant? All right. I know that meme. Yeah, good recovery, Marcos. Good recovery. Those breadsticks are interesting.
Again, they're still better than Pizza Hut's. And I forget what the Domino's ones tasted like.
Not good.
I think
They weren't
like
great.
Pizza Hut when I was a kid, I felt like was really good. There's some other places I thought was really good when I was a kid. And I don't know if it's I gotten older and it's my taste buds or if the quality just has like tanked. But the last time I got Pizza Hut, it was one of the worst pizzas I've ever had.
I
And
think
was
it is.
so disappointed.
I think it is when you get older and you start like getting to try stuff for yourself.
Yeah.
Trying like high quality pizzas and stuff. I think it does kind of diminish it.
Now I don't know about y'all's area, but over in the East Texas world, there's still quite a bit of Pizza Huts that have the buffet.
The dine-in, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And so
old school.
if I've got a choice of like either CC's or the Pizza Hut, I'm going to go to Pizza Hut for it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just me.
Nah, that's why I've been grading on a curve here. Mike grades based on fast food pizza, and I grade on all time pizza. And I'm like, this is fine. So we're stepping up now.
See, I'll use the 1 bite scale with things, but I'm also kind of like, for example, like Little Caesars on the 1 bite review, I'll probably give it like a 6.8 or something.
Yeah.
Which is not fantastic. It's also not terrible. So, I mean, like,
But you know what you're getting. You know you're getting the value.
Fortunate Son, there's a place in San Antonio that does a real good New York style downtown, and the name escapes me right now, so I'm sorry about that. But like I would rate them high 8s, low 9s, like they were that good to me.
Is it the place that does like the table size pizza?
No, not that place. That place was terrible. I've been there.
Ooh.
I've had the big. It's like a 48-inch pizza or something. It's massive.
huge, yeah.
It's tall enough to go on a roller coaster.
And so the slices are no kidding, like about the length of your elbow to your hand.
I remember it was on like Band versus Food one time, and yeah, it was literally the size of a baby.
If you
did he
order
finish
it, if you order it to go, like you have to have a truck. They won't. If you say you don't have a truck, they're not going to serve it to you. They're not going to sell it to you.
Gotta put it in the bed.
But they even have a larger one. I think it's like a 72-inch or something. It's massive. But
That's
you have
6 feet long.
You have to order it like a few days ahead of time for that because they have a special oven attachment that they use.
Yeah.
But no, it was
Sorry, folks, we can't
was
use
not
our
good.
regular
no,
oven.
it was like a mid-5 or something. It was not that great, and obviously it flopped terribly.
And it's that big.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
So you have that much mediocre pizza
right.
now.
You have to have people with that. There's no way.
I think my thing, the reason I grade based on like, I grade this all together as a fast food thing is because I don't consider it the same thing in a way as places like Fortunate Son where you're like going and dining. Like it's more of an experience. This is, I need food, quick.
Right. It's middle of the week. I don't have time to cook.
Yeah.
What can we get here? And
Yeah. And maybe that's why like my view of places like Pizza Hut and Papa John's hasn't diminished as much because I've had some great pizza. I've been to New York. I've been to Chicago.
World traveler.
Yeah. Well, country traveler so far.
What is a lot?
Leo's Hideout is the name of the place in San Antonio.
Leo's Hideout.
Yeah, very good New York style. And it's good because, like I said, they don't put it on the pan, but they sell pizza by the slice. And when they sell it by the slice, they put it back in the oven for you to let the crust crisp up. And it was good.
All
I
right.
still like Fortunate Son better, but
We still need to have Fortunate
to me
Son.
they're different styles too. Like we're gonna disagree here. Chicago, I do prefer the tavern style versus
Tavern
the
style.
deep dish. I do like the deep dish.
Well, no, I haven't actually had the tavern style yet. That's the thing. So I can't say whether I prefer either one.
It is going to be a thin, crispy crust, but with the Italian sausage and the peppers and onions on it.
Mm-hmm.
No, maybe there's not onions. I don't remember, but like that's really good. And the history behind it.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so during back in Chicago, like the 1800s, it was a cheap source that they could feed people pizza, obviously, and bars would basically serve it as a, you know how you go in and there's like nuts you can eat, stuff
Yeah,
like that.
something
So
like
they basically
that.
do that to make you hungry and keep you in the bar longer. And it was cut in a square because it fit on a bar napkin or it fit in your hand, so you could have a beer
Oh.
and drink at the same time. And then when Prohibition came around,
Now we're thinking.
they got rid of the saloon and went to a tavern, and so that's kind of how it got the tavern style pizza,
Interesting.
which is actually Milwaukee claims that they're the ones that invented it because they have a lot of tavern style there, and it's just kind of that area of the U.S. that they do that.
Oh,
So
you are
pizzas,
learning all kinds
The
of things.
pizza
today.
historian.
well, like the pizzas that I make
expert.
are so far that I've made New York style, I've made New Haven, I've done Chicago tavern, Chicago deep dish, and Detroit deep dish.
Pizza
Those are the ones I
god.
made.
You are pizza god, Will.
Yeah, that's just I like it.
Pizza is one
need
of those
to
foods
step up
that
my
if
pizza
if
game.
I could only choose one thing to eat every day for the rest of my life, I think I would pick pizza.
Ooh, I would
You know,
not.
that's how Portnoy got started with his pizza reviews.
Oh, really?
He told somebody like he felt he could eat a cheese pizza every day, and so they took him up on it, and so he started doing it. He's like, why don't I review these along the way? So that's where he came up with the rules. I don't know why he calls it one bite because it's never one bite, but
It's a snappy name. It's good
yeah,
marketing.
one bite. Everybody knows the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He judges it on the one bite.
And I think
and
if-
then he
if
finishes
he
it.
hadn't had such unique circumstances happen in some of his videos, I don't think that it would be as popular, honestly. But
That's a whole
anyway,
barstool thing, I guess, too.
Yeah.
He's just popular.
Yeah.
I think he's all right.
All right. Well, we need to go through that. We're already at 50 minutes, so let's do the
that's
history.
My fault. Talk to
It's
No,
all
no,
good.
This is great content.
the knowledge wealth.
All right, so we're gonna go into the history first. We're gonna go into the history and continuity error here. The pizza is done, so we'll finish the pizza.
Yeah, this is Will's Pizza.
This looks fantastic. If you can't see that,
You got a name for this pizza?
This is a tomato pie. The sauce is like a New Haven style sauce, and the crust is actually a New York style crust.
Okay, we're mixing and matching.
Yeah.
So we'll let that kind of cool off a little bit, I guess.
Yeah,
while
we can let it
while
cool
we
off
do
for
the
a second.
history.
because I just learned today how hot my oven can get.
How hot can it get, Mike?
550 degrees.
Sheesh. That's pretty hot.
I should have made a I should have gone. It's 199 degrees,
You can still put it in there.
but that wouldn't.
The pizza
That
would be
wouldn't
cold.
cook anything. All right, so Marco's Pizza, operated by Marco's Franchising LLC, is an American restaurant chain and interstate franchise based in Toledo, Ohio. Sam knows all about Ohio.
Not Toledo, though.
Yeah, I guess.
Toledo's on the other side of Ohio.
Yeah, you know about Cincy.
I do know South Ohio.
Is Toledo near Skibbity?
It probably.
Skibbity,
Yeah,
Ohio?
yeah.
Skibbity. Okay.
It's right there.
Is that
Right
where,
next to Riz.
Is that where? Yeah.
it's
was gonna
about it's about 6 or 7 miles.
Is that where fucking
about right.
Gen Alpha is getting that joke?
Are they
from?
still doing that? Is
No,
that still a thing?
That's gone beyond the middle schoolers now. So,
What do you think the next thing's gonna be?
God, I don't want to know. I know how to how to move them on from it. It's just I start saying it to them, and then they.
And then it's not
Yes,
cool.
you
Yeah,
have
it's
to
not cool
embrace it as
anymore.
the adult.
Yeah. Used to, we tried to avoid saying, all right, go to measure 69. So I'd always say, like, all right, go to the measure 68 and one measure later or something like that. Now it's like there's so many songs this year where it's like measure 67 was a rehearsal mark. And it's like, go to measure 67. And they're like, oh my God.
Yes,
That's the way
Yeah.
to do it.
that's how you get
So
it.
they
out
move
of
on.
their
I'm like,
system.
yeah, you see how stupid it is. And
All right. So they're founded in Ohio. I did not know that. It was founded by Italian immigrant Pasquale,
Pasquale.
also known as Pat Gianmarco. So Marco is actually short for something.
Marco. I know somebody named Pasquale.
So they have, as of June 2026, over 1,300 stores in the United States, including Puerto Rico. They're also in the Bahamas, India, and Mexico. So yeah, I think
It's an
they-
interesting spread.
I think like we were saying, they're like the 5th biggest chain or something.
you think it'd be close together, and then it's like India.
And India.
Yeah.
Mumbai Marcos. That's what they call them.
Mumbai Marcos.
Mumbai Marcos.
So a
just
little bit
thinking of
about
good
Pat.
pizza.
He was born in Sulmona, Italy. He's the founder. He moved to the United States from the Abruzzo region of Italy when he was 9 years old and grew up in Dearborn, Michigan. Okay, so he's an Italian immigrant, but he was like 9 when he moved here.
Like Vito Corleone.
Yeah. Well, Vito Corleone was like
Yeah, he was
what,
younger.
4 or 5, something like that.
Because it's a true story, by the way.
It's a true story.
No, I just no.
I was
Keep
full
reading.
on-
Keep
Um,
reading. was not trying to get you with that.
He and his father made the sauce recipe that is used in Marco's Pizza location. So this is a family recipe sauce that we tried today.
Kind of tastes like it.
Yeah, it's really good. Come
You
on,
tasted his
history.
family in it?
I'm gonna try and get through this pretty
Taste the
fast.
family tradition in it.
Okay.
This is interesting.
This feels old.
In 2013, Family
like
Video formed a partnership with Marco's, providing space for the franchise in many of its stores, back when video stores were a thing. Company used the partnership as a way to deliver video rentals with pizza orders.
That's
That's pretty cool.
big brain.
That's, yeah.
Too bad everything's streaming now.
The partnership ended following Family Video shutting down all their stores in 2021. That was a long time for them to shut down all their stores. Like Blockbuster closed in, like they started shutting down in what, like 2009?
That's probably
Something around
go
there,
with that.
yeah.
I think there's one still kicking.
There's one,
There is
yeah.
still
It's
one.
like a tourist attraction.
Yes.
Basically a museum.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is interesting. So they have Ghirardelli brownie, so they have a partnership with them. Some of the
Why is it not
specialty,
here, Mike?
because we're trying to stay uniform. Da-da-da-da. Listed at number 8 in Pizza Today's top 100 chains for 2017, was named by Franchise Times as number 8 on the magazine's list of fast and serious growth franchises. In 2012, they partnered with, yeah, they already said that, with Family Video. Number 3 best pizza chain in 2014 by Consumer Reports. So
I didn't vote in that.
Yeah.
Who are they asking? Not me.
So that was the first time they ever appeared on the list. So yeah, pretty high praise for Marco's, it seems like. So now while we're on here, we can pull up we got the,
Oh my goodness.
yeah.
You weren't kidding about the Pepsi bottle.
Yeah, it's right there. Yeah.
All right, so here.
So okay, which one are you in that shot?
I'm the middle one, yeah.
So you are
That's
the
me and the mustache
dad
thing, yeah.
Did that mustache itch?
It's just a pain anytime you had to put on facial hair, because with this production crew, that was kind of their thing, was we kept on putting all this random hair everywhere. Oh, it was terrible.
I like how the child has a mustache. I was kind of expecting the mother to have a mustache at that point.
Well, yeah, so I'll show you. I've seen this before, so
That's why
I'll show
I'm
you
not.
the
Okay. Whoa, it's Will.
sans beard.
Authentic.
Yeah.
What a commercial.
Do you know how long it took for that kid to finally get the right line, the right attitude, and everything? He had one word, and we spent probably almost 2 hours just trying to get him to
what?
smile and do the Magnifico. And oh my gosh,
What does they say in Hollywood? Never work with animals or children.
that's it. Yeah.
That there you go.
Yeah.
What was he struggling with? Was he just not?
He wasn't upbeat enough, and they couldn't get him to smile, and he started getting bored with it. And I was just like, come on, kid, just one word, act.
Did you have to do the whole commercial every time, or
No,
was
no,
it just
that one
that
scene,
one shot?
And I'm in that shot, so I had to be there for it. And so it's like just
2 hours of this kid just saying,
and the whole time I've got to be like
Magnifico.
smiling and nodding and holding this slice of pizza in my hand. And yeah,
That's how much did you get paid for that?
it was $500.
Okay.
Hey, for a 15-second commercial, that's not
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
Do you get royalty checks?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I do not.
That's awesome though.
This is awesome. How did you come upon that? Like, just casting call or what?
So no, I do some community theater stuff, and my wife is her degree's in theater. She's a theater teacher for many years. She works for a theater now, and we actually met each other doing a show together. And one of the shows we did, these teenagers were in it, and they started doing these commercials because they were film students at UNT. And so they started entering all these contests and making more money doing the commercials. So they kind of quit school and just started doing that full time. And they knew me, and they would call me up if they needed me to do something, like wear a stupid mustache or a beard, and if they wanted me to act silly and all that.
And you were always
There's
down.
the Miller Lite commercial I'm in. There's one of them that I play Alexander Graham Bell, and they're talking about inventing the telephone, but he actually didn't use 2 cans. He used 2 cans of Miller Lite. Was the thing. So it's a video of me
I
holding
seen that commercial.
2 Miller Lite cans with a string, and I'm like swinging it around in slow motion, and it's, I don't know.
That sounds fun.
Wow. So would these air like nationally, or was it more locally?
It was really however the company wanted to use them. The very first one I did, the Ricola commercial, they put them in AMC movie theaters on the East Coast, Chicago, and out in LA, and actually had a student that was visiting family in New York during the holidays when that commercial was out, went to go to a movie. Before the show, the commercial came on, and he filmed it like.
Did he know you were okay? So
yeah, he knew
you
I was in it.
Okay,
but I didn't know he was actually going to actually see it. So
Yeah, that's
kinda
awesome.
Cool.
I'm trying to picture like him not knowing, and he's just like,
Yeah, like wait
It's
a
like,
minute.
whoa,
guy
that's
looks-
Mr. Ross.
Yeah.
he just looks so.
Yeah.
Huh? And he comes back and he's like, "Do you have a twin?"
And I know the Ricola commercial, the company in Switzerland said they really liked our commercial, but they wanted us to refilm it and use traditional Swiss outfits. So we had to refilm it shot for shot with different outfits.
Did you get
And they
lederhosen?
used it. No, not lederhosen, because
Okay.
that's German.
I
It was like
I'm an ignorant American.
it's like white shirts with red vests and this black hat type thing. I don't know. It's not what you would. It's not the lederhosen guy you see on the
Okay.
Ricola. Not that.
Let me see.
Yeah, because that
Traditional Swiss
that guy's in the commercial. I'm not crazy.
clothing.
Yeah.
Is it like no? Because he wears lederhosen. I was gonna ask.
Good.
like-
Most of what comes up is lederhosen.
oh, there you go. With
Like,
the
oh, like
vest.
this.
Yeah.
Okay.
They look like cowboys almost.
Almost.
Anyway, and so they used it somewhere over in Switzerland as their advertising for that, so it didn't air over here. But Ricola,
I like how Switzerland asked y'all to film it, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Can you make it more Swiss for our Swiss
right,
audience?"
it's not Swiss enough.
Instead
Put
of
some more
just-
holes in this.
Instead of just, I got that. Instead of just filming it in Switzerland.
Yeah, it was basically looked exactly like that, except the pants. I think we just wore black pants.
Well, I mean, these guys are also wearing like black pants. So probably something like that.
Yeah.
That's
I
not-
I could see it. I could see it. That's pretty dapper.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
You look pretty dapper
Yeah.
there.
It was one of those things where the commercial started out and there's this person that starts yodeling and everybody's like, what's that? And then as the commercial progresses, everybody starts adding facial hair and armpit hair and chest hair. It's the weirdest thing.
So you're just constantly getting hair put
Getting
on you.
hairier as we go.
Is
Yeah.
that why you grew the beard?
That's
so-
why I grew the beard. Every time they'd ask me to be in a commercial, I'd always have to shave, and I hated it.
Oh,
I don't think there's one commercial where I don't have a shaved face.
I'm gonna start watching for that now.
Yeah.
Because once somebody told me like any alcohol commercial, they're not allowed to drink the alcohol.
No,
And
you're
now
not
you
allowed to
notice
drink.
I can't unsee it.
The Miller Lite commercial we did, we had to have a bunch of empty cans, and so, but they had to still be open, so we had to like poke holes and like drain them out that way.
Yeah.
And yeah, none of it we could actually drink.
So that's gonna be. I'm gonna start seeing how much facial hair is in
Yeah,
commercials.
I hadn't thought about it, but that might be a thing.
I might not be able to unsee it unless you have like a Santa Claus or something,
Right, right.
where you have to have it.
all right. So let's quickly go through our menu deep dive.
Splash. Scuba Scott.
Scuba Stan.
Scuba Stan.
Scuba Stan. Next
Scuba
to
Scott.
Uzbekistan.
Oh yeah, Scuba Stan because it sounds like Hooba Stank.
All right, so let's go through this quickly. We got this XL New York style pizza we've been getting it recently because they have a
XL
deal.
as in extra large, not as in spreadsheet.
Right. Oh yeah, so this New York style pizza is really good. Try that if you haven't. And they've got it for like $13 or something right now. So let's go through the pizzas real quick. They got the pepperoni magnifico, the hot honey magnifico, which is just this with hot honey. Sausage magnifico.
That was my nickname in college.
Had that one queued up.
I was gonna do it for the pepperoni one, and I was like, no, it's too. We did it last week. We can't do it. But then sausage magnifico, that one's too easy.
That might have been your finest hour there.
That one's too easy.
In fact,
I still like Hog Alley.
Hog Alley's great. Okay, so we got triple pepperoni magnifico. So it has shredded pepperoni in addition to the other two types it has. So the seasoning they use on these is Romasan. So I guess it's like a mix of Roma and Parmesan.
Yeah.
And the ultimate magnifico is pepperoni, old world pepperoni, old world sausage, and Italian sausage. So maybe that's the two different types of sausage we had on there. And these are the specialty pizzas. I guess the difference is that the Magnifico ones have the Romazan seasoning. So you got all meat, deluxe, garden, Hawaiian chicken, Philly, the white cheesy. So that is white sauce, bacon, onion, sliced Roma. Then we got the big cheese,
Big cheese.
chicken fresco, the works.
This is a great variety.
It really is.
They look appetizing too.
Onto the Pozzoli. I've had these. These are really good. So if you're ever feeling just like a quick like sandwich or something, these are great.
Was it
I've had
Basically a hot pocket.
kind of yeah. Or
Jim
it's almost like
Gaffigan?
Yeah.
All right.
it's like a better hot pocket.
I was gonna say pizza wrap, but hot pocket
It. You know what? It doesn't have that cold spot in the middle.
Mhm.
Never. Yeah.
can never quite get.
So they got pepperoni sausage, buffalo chicken, which I've had is pretty good, and then chicken bacon ranch, which sounds very good. Pizza bowls, we've already talked about how we don't dignify that kind of stuff. They do have okay, this actually looks kind of good. Meatball bake.
Ooh.
So is it basically if you don't want the crust, like here's the
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the stuff.
So probably for like people who are on a keto diet or something.
Yeah.
Subs. So these are actual subs as opposed to like the Pozzolis. So they got a chicken club, a steak and cheese, a ham and cheese, meatball sub, and Italiano sub. My cats are going nuts.
I gotta get that cat toy for Huckleberry.
They love that thing. I think we got it on Chewy.
Okay.
So we got cheesy bread. Maybe we should try that next time.
That's a lot of cheese pull there. There's no way that's real cheese.
Oh no, I guarantee they probably didn't eat that slice.
That looks like Spider-Man just shot web
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, this is the kind of like this is where they'd probably use the glue and stuff is for the pictures.
But you know, like Chicago deep dish, it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
a huge cheese pool, but
No way.
Then we got the pepperoni bread, the breadsticks.
Pepperoni
which-
bread sounds pretty fun.
Breadsticks were fine. They are what they are. They do have wings. So they got buffalo barbecue, garlic parmesan, and plain.
Those do not look appetizing. They
No,
gotta
not
work
drizzled
on
over
that.
like that. Then we got boneless wings, same thing.
chicken nugs.
Chicken nuggets, yeah. Salad.
Mike, look, Greek salad.
Desserts. So we got the Cinnasquares. Here's the Ghirardelli brownies we were talking about. Then they have chocolate Cinnasquares. So I've had these also very good. And they use Ghirardelli chocolate.
I'm just gonna say it. I think we missed some potential here.
We gotta have the baseline. It's to be
Chocolate Cinnasquares with Ghirardelli chocolate.
it's pretty damn good. Extras. We got the hot honey, jalapeno side cup, side of. I guess you can just select different things there.
Different toppings.
We got blue cheese, Caesar, buffalo, vanilla icing.
Ice,
Yep.
baby.
Yep, you were reading my mind.
Doom.
Italian dressing, jalapeno ranch, pizza sauce, which we had with the breadsticks, ranch dressing. So this is what I think I was saying this last week. There's a difference. So like ranch dressing is more of like what you'd put on a salad. Then we got tangy barbecue, garlic butter, and red pepper flakes and Parmesan. Beverages, they got Pepsi products and Dr. Pepper products, Orange Crush. You got Mug, root beer, Pepsi Zero, Starry. What do y'all think about Starry? Have y'all had it?
I think like once to like sample it, but yeah.
I think I like it better than Sierra Mist. It's almost like it's more carbonated.
I thought it was the same thing. I thought they just renamed it
I don't know.
because some lady named Sierra Mist sued them.
I don't think anyone was ever really excited about Sierra Mist.
Especially now. Like
Well, yeah.
they probably hate her a lot.
And then they got Diet Dr. Pepper.
They probably
as
think
well.
it's a fake name when she goes to like sign in somewhere. It's like,
Yeah.
Marco
Sierra
Polo was
Mist.
alive, would he be suing Marco's? Like, hey, you can't.
well, they're not called Marco Polos. They're
I
just
guess you're
Marcos.
All right, so now that we've got the menu deep dive, first before this gets too cold, we want to try Will's Pizza.
Will's Pizza.
All right, not on Marco's level.
The New Haven sauce on the New York crust. It looks gorgeous.
It does. Feels very professional.
Is the sauce homemade?
Sauce is homemade.
Look at that.
It's basically crushed tomatoes,
Oh wow, it's very crispy.
salt, and oregano. It's all in there.
Very simple.
Very good.
Yeah, you need the. Are they? What do they call it? San Martino
So there's San Marzino.
tomatoes. Those are the good ones I've heard or been told.
These were actually the whole peeled in the can.
That's how I do my sauce.
Yeah, and then I use the immersion blender.
See, I don't have a blender. That's where I got it. So my sauce always has like chunks of it.
And the dough is bread flour with a very little bit of wheat flour, and then salt, sugar, yeast, water, and then I actually used a little bit of diastatic malt in this, and that helps with in a home oven get the crispiness more.
Well, that's delicious.
That is very good.
That's awesome. And you grated the cheese on top of it.
To finish, yeah.
So
It's
it's
a Pecorino Romano. I put on top.
It's phenomenal.
That I would expect that in a restaurant.
So and also like you put the sauce, or I put oregano on the crust. That's what I always do. It's just my thing I like. And then put the sauce on, drizzle olive oil on it, pop it in the oven, turn it a little bit, and then when it comes out, hit it with a little bit more oil, and then do the freshly grated Parmesan on it.
Fantastic.
Got it down to a science.
Yeah.
So you got into making pizza during COVID.
Yeah.
You did a
Pizza-
lot better with that than I did.
I was already barbecuing at the time, and I still do barbecue. I just don't do it as much because it does take a lot of time.
It does, yeah.
But this, like, I never knew this about pizza dough, but like a lot of the New York restaurants, they cold ferment. So they make the dough and then they let it rise in the refrigerator for 2 to 3 days before they use it. So that's what this recipe does.
Seemed to be like just bread in general seemed to be a big like COVID hobby that a lot of people picked up. I feel like sourdough
Yeah.
became a big thing.
I tried to learn to play the guitar. It did not go very far.
I don't know what I'd try to do during COVID.
Well, I
I didn't
also
do a
got
whole-
like into my sports cards. I made a whole bunch of spreadsheets and started doing pricing them out and all that stuff and getting
Oh
into-
wow.
Okay.
Actually
you
buying,
had like
selling,
a
and trading.
Did you get big in the NFT game?
No.
Smart man. Smart man.
Not.
We talking like baseball cards, football cards?
Baseball, football, hockey. I even have a set of Weird Al cards.
Ooh.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But I collect, obviously I'm a Ranger fan and I collect a lot of their autograph cards. Currently I'm trying to get the complete 2011 team, all of their autographs.
Who you missing?
A lot.
Okay.
It's easier for me to say who I have.
Yeah, who do you have?
do you
I've
have?
got Elvis Andrews, Michael
That's
Young.
a good one. Oh, Michael Young's a good one.
I've got Derek Holland,
Derek Hall. Yep.
Matt Harrison.
Was he a relief pitcher?
No, he's one of the starting pitchers.
Starting pitcher. Okay.
I think my next one I'm going to get is Colby Lewis, the lumberjack. I've got Josh Hamilton,
Okay,
Nelson
that's a big one.
Cruz.
Those got to be the big ones.
Yeah.
I guess Beltre would be like
Belcher is probably the crown jewel.
He's probably the
biggest one.
He's one I don't have. I do have I've got a Juan Gonzalez, Rafael Palmeiro. Of course, that's older, but some of the newer ones, I got a Nathan Eovaldi, Josh Young.
My goodness.
All those. And then hockey, I've got a Joe Pavelski puck, autograph puck.
Oh, nice.
I've got, I don't know, I've got a Miro Heiskanen, Rope Hintz.
Miro is my
autograph card.
boy.
Yeah. So that's just kind of the collection I built.
All right, you know what? Quick playpen episode.
Oh yes, it's time for Sam's Playpen.
Yay!
You want to do like half the time this time?
I was just gonna ask, what are like the coolest autographs y'all have, or like coolest?
Here, I gotta start the timer.
like
so.
what are the best memorabilias we have? Because Will has just put down the gauntlet.
Well, so speaking of Dallas Stars, this was my grandfather's, and then I just recently got it from his widow. It is a Mike Madonna autographed hockey stick. I'll have to show you that later.
Oh, I've seen it.
Yeah, you've seen that one at his place?
I remember that. I was about to ask you if that's where you were going with that.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I got.
Will's like, I'm here for one reason, for the stick. You better check it's there when he leaves, Mike.
I don't think I have any other.
Yeah, one pizza for
It's
one
about the same
stick.
price, right?
Pizza for a stick, yeah.
It's the effort that makes it up for
You
the
can't
price.
eat the stick, Mike.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't there a photo of him holding you next to the Stanley Cup, or is it just him? Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I have it on my desk in my office.
Yeah.
At work, so I got that from him too. And then my mom has a jersey that he got from Roger Staubach. Well, she got it for him because she took Roger Staubach's pictures because she was like a huge photographer back in the day. Like she was like nominated for awards and stuff. But yeah, so somehow I'll have to ask her this story. But she got to take pictures for Roger Staubach, and then that was my grandfather's favorite player ever. He actually used to have his Navy Academy jersey. So that was if you see him in pictures, he's wearing that all the time. And so she got a jersey autographed, and so she has that at her place.
I think it was like his company Christmas party or something that she was hired to photograph for.
Yeah,
Couldn't remember.
something like that. Yeah,
Because she also did Stu Barnes.
Stu Barnes. Yeah, I got
Is
to
it-
meet him.
yeah.
because I played baseball against his son.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he was at one of the games, and I got to meet him. I never got anything signed by him, but
But you got to meet him.
yeah. Now, as far as other sports memorabilia I have one that's like signed by a few of the Rough Riders. I don't think any of them ended up becoming big.
Yeah, that's like a
I think like one of the autographs on there is from one of the mascots, who's not even one of their mascots anymore. He was like a short-lived mascot. His name was Reggie, and he was a shrew. He was a purple shrew.
Ugh.
For the Rough Riders?
For the Rough Riders, yeah.
What?
I know, yeah, he was like a short-lived.
Figure they'd use like,
Well, don't
Teddy
they have,
Roosevelt.
Don't they have the gopher?
They do have Teddy, yeah, Deuce the gopher.
Deuce the gopher.
Or no, maybe he's a prairie dog.
He's
Hold
some
on.
sort of rodent.
Frisco.
And then there's the
Rough
girl version, which I don't remember. The name
Daisy,
of.
Deuce and Daisy. Frisco Rough Riders. Maybe they'll have all this stuff.
I just got back from Dayton,
Mascots.
Ohio, and they have it's the Dayton Dragons.
Yeah.
So they have two mascots that is the boy and girl dragon, and then their third mascot is just fire. His name is Blaze, and he just goes around.
Okay, so it says this is their current mascots. They have 4: Deuce, Daisy, Teddy Bear, and Bull Moose. That's right. I think they have a moose now. So
Teddy Bear is a-
He's an anthropomorphic teddy bear resembling Teddy Roosevelt in a military uniform.
This is why I love minor league baseball.
Yeah. Sod poodles and
Rocket City Trash Pandas.
Yeah.
We went to that Round Rock Express game that
Round
one
Rock
time. That was really
Express.
cool. We got, the tickets were like $6 a piece, and we got to sit like right behind home plate. And then we got to like play a game and get up on the jumbotron.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was like guess the emojis. And it was here's the funny story about that. They said they came up to us before and were like, "Hey, can we y'all want to play a game and get up on the jumbotron?" We're like, "Sure." It's like, "Okay, it's going to be like an emoji guessing game." And then they come and sit over by us right when they're about to film, and we're like, "Is it going to be like what kind of movies is it?" And she's like, "Oh, it'll probably be like Disney, easy stuff." And it ended up being The Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah.
So I'm like, "That's not Disney."
Well,
No,
Devil Wear
at
Prada 2 just came out, so they're gonna bring it back.
Yep.
We got it though.
there was used to be minor league baseball in Shreveport. They had the Shreveport Captains.
Shreveport Cap.
Yeah,
Aye, aye.
that stadium's no longer there. They tore it down. It was infested
Aw.
by bats or something. I don't
Oh
know.
wow.
Anyway, they had this thing where they had a beer garden, and they'd pick a player on the opposing team, and every time he'd come up to bat, if he struck out, then they would give like dollar beers in the beer garden.
That's fantastic.
So the whole time during his at bat, they would play the beer barrel polka, and here he is. This is the player.
and I'm sure the entire stands are
ultimate
going
troll job. I loved it.
crazy.
And
That's
so when he
great.
would strike out, everybody'd go nuts and run over there to the beer garden, and
Yeah, minor league baseball's got some great stuff. Do the Rough Riders? First of all, my company has 2 apartments that are at the stadium.
I have a Ken Griffey Jr. signed baseball, by the way.
We'll keep going.
wow.
Yeah.
Ken Griffey Jr. Okay.
yeah.
Oh, I think I have seen that. Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Uncle
as I
grew
was
up
saying,
in Seattle, so that's like something he left for me. So
the Rough Riders have had
since the
like
playpen ended, I was like, I gotta throw out mine. I gotta throw out mine.
they've had like Bowling for Soup night, where Bowling for Soup showed up. They've had like Napoleon Dynamite night where they had Efren Ramirez, Pedro.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Nice.
they have all kinds of cool stuff. Maybe minor league baseball is awesome.
All right. So probably my coolest autograph. It's not sports related necessarily. It's Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
That's a pretty cool one.
So when George W. Bush was running for governor of Texas, they came through my town and they were in a charter bus, and he just opened up the windows and was signing. Well, he also had Chuck Norris with him. So I didn't know who George W. Bush was at the time. I knew he was like part owner of the Rangers or something, and then he was the president's son.
yeah.
It was like everybody showed up for Chuck Norris because that was in the heyday of Walker, Texas Ranger.
Absolutely.
So he was on one side of the bus signing autographs.
That's
So-
badass. Rest in peace, Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
I was trying to find a picture of Reggie, but I think he was so short lived that like no evidence of him even exists anymore. No. There he is. Look.
That's disgusting.
Okay. So did this come out shortly after like the Philly Fanatic or something, or
I have no idea. He kind of does look like like a version of the Philly Fanatic.
the what is the Flyers?
Oh, Gritty.
Gritty, yeah.
Yeah.
Gritty's an icon.
Yeah.
That guy is not.
Reggie,
Reggie,
I met
don't
Reggie.
feel.
I met a pitcher named Michael Ballard. I don't think he ever made it big. There was one outfielder named Dustin Mahosky. I forget the others. I have the baseball somewhere. But yeah, that's one thing I have. I have a Texas Tornado hockey puck that's signed. You were at that birthday party
Yeah, I was.
where we came up with check please, which was great. Every time somebody gets checked, you yell check please.
Yes, you did.
We need to bring We need to bring minor league hockey back to Frisco because those games were so fun. minor league.
Go to
hockey.
Allen. They have it.
Yeah, I still need to go to an Allen Americans game.
We can do it.
I haven't been there either.
To Allen Americans?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been to one of those games.
There's the Shreveport Mudbugs that they used to have in minor league hockey, but now it's like a discovery league. So it's like high school seniors and college students that are trying to get discovered by the NHL.
Okay.
Again, real cheap tickets. And when
Yeah.
when they score a goal, they have these little rubber mud bugs that you throw onto the ice.
That's wonderful.
So that's fun. Yeah.
I remember at the tornado games, they used to have, it was like a contest at like between periods or something. You could buy these like foam rubber pucks and they would have numbers on them. And so you're supposed to remember your number, and then they'd put a hockey helmet in the middle of the ice, and everybody has to throw their hockey puck. And then like if you made it in, or if you got the closest, you'd win some kind of prize, which was really cool.
I also forgot. I have another autograph on a hockey puck. Do you know who Selena Ray is?
It sounds familiar.
So she's the one that sings the national anthem at the Stars games.
Oh, yeah.
And she also does like the in-game hosting or whatever. So I have her autograph because one of my coworkers, it's one of those like first cousin twice removed or something like that. So
Yeah.
she sees her at,
Circle back.
family events, and I was like, oh my God, you know who that is? And Selena Ray's husband actually works for the Victory Plus broadcast crew. He's like one of the producers.
That's cool.
So every time like they show the video of the production booth, like, all right, go 5, take 5. Then we do like he's one of those guys.
Those are the coolest guys.
That's awesome. Yeah. I think the only other, all the autographs I have, I've gotten at like Fan Expo. And so Sam has like the same autographs.
Yeah.
But like a few voice actors, Tara Strong, Grey Delisle, they've both been in everything. Adam Savage from Mythbusters, he was one of my favorites. I got one from Shameik Moore, who is Miles Morales in the Spider-Verse movies. Who else do I have up there? I have one from Fluffy. I didn't get to meet him, but I just like bought one of his signed Funkos.
Do you have any of the Impractical Jokers?
No, I didn't get his autograph. I met
I was gonna say
Murray.
you've met him, right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
met Murray. I didn't get anything signed by him because I don't think I had anything off the top of my head that I could get signed.
Get him to sign your forehead. That's what I
Yeah.
do.
Somebody got their shoes signed by him when we were there.
Yeah, do that. I've gotten my forehead signed multiple times because if you don't have anything,
I just wouldn't know what to.
Like something.
you need something.
Take
Yeah.
a photo of it and it'll last forever.
I mean, I got a photo with him.
Yeah.
So.
I'm so mad I lost my Dante Bosco signature.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dante Bosco.
Yeah. Oh, well. There's a picture of me and Shea Serrano. He signed my forehead. Sweet. A lot of signatures there.
Oh, and we met Marissa Tomei, but we didn't get anything signed.
Yeah, that was fun. Ready.
I saw
Sorry, babe.
Jamie Ben's brother, Jordy Ben.
Oh, yeah, he plays in the NHL too, right?
Yeah, so it was one of the playoff games I went to, and we were leaving the arena and just noticed this like kind of taller dude in front of us, and walked past him and looked back and told my friends like, pretty sure that's Jamie Ben's brother, and he turned around and looked like, oh my God, it is.
Oh, wow.
But I'm kind of one of those people like he's just a normal guy. I don't want to go bug him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You don't want to be mean.
Yeah.
Well, if you made it this far, comment who your autograph story is,
Yeah.
listener.
This turned into a fun bit, just talking about autographs we've gotten.
I know. You gave half the time for the playpen. I think we took the full 10 minutes.
Yeah. So where do you get most of your autographs from usually? You just find them?
Most of mine are like, because you can buy a pack of cards and, it's rare, but sometimes they'll be in there. I've had a couple that I've pulled from there of just players that, or nobody I cared about. But most of them I'll either buy or trade online with somebody.
Okay.
My like Evan Carter autograph card I got at a card show that I bought from that. Same thing with my Miro Haskin and Rope Hintz cards. I got a good deal on those.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I know they do like the and I want to go to one of these one time. They have a Dallas card show, and they'll have a bunch of players there from just like a bunch of like different sports teams. They've had like some Longhorns there before.
Yeah, they had last year, like right after the draft, they had Jaden Blue
Yeah, that's right.
there.
I think so.
He was
Yeah.
one of the ones that
Get those
got
rookie cards.
Cowboys and Rangers.
I think Miro Haskin has been to one of them
Yeah.
at one point.
That's the card show. That's a big card show. They have it up in Allen because their store's over in Allen too.
Yeah.
And, so I've been there a few times. I'll go to their card show. It's really good. Oh, Randy White is another one that I got to meet, and I got to wear his Super Bowl ring for the photo.
That's cool.
Yeah.
My mom has more Cowboys that she's met than me. I don't think I've met any Cowboys actually. But yeah, she's gotten to meet like obviously Roger Staubach. She met Charles Haley, which is really cool. And he gave her a kiss.
Ooh la la.
Yeah, that was really big for her because that was right after my grandfather passed away. So it was like really soon after that, and he's the biggest Cowboys fan there's ever been. So that's always a story I like hearing about. And then she and my dad worked at a restaurant in Addison called Champs, which is no longer there. Now it's Mexican Sugar. But so that was like the restaurant back in the day, and all these players would show up all the time. And so she got to meet, I think, Emmitt Smith, Mike Modano, or no, maybe it was my dad. He got to like wait on Mike Modano, and he took the check. Mike Modano was with like 2 other girls, and he takes the check up to the table, and Mike Modano passes it over to the girl. So that's a story he loves telling.
It's a baller move.
I remember when your mom had the biggest crush on Troy Aikman.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
I know she told Emmett was that she wanted to name her unborn son me after her.
Yeah.
That was what she always tells me. But yeah, she has some great stories. I'll have to remember those sometime.
We'll just start calling you Emmett.
Emmett.
Well, final thoughts on Marcos?
Yeah. Wow. This really took a side tangent. That was a playpen, I guess. I'll let y'all go first.
Okay, I'll give it my thoughts because my thoughts aren't going to be super in depth. But B to B plus, honestly. And this is, again, I'm grading on the entire scale of pizza. It just tasted fresher. It didn't taste greasy to me, which I really appreciated.
Yeah.
I liked the size. I liked the crust. The cinnamon bites at the end were pretty good. The breadsticks, not so much. But the actual pizza quality, definitely a step up. I kind of mentioned it early on. I'm going to start getting Marcos much more.
Absolutely.
Now, I need to remember that this is an option.
And get the app because there's some great deals.
Okay, I'll make sure to do that. The garlic sauce is also pretty good. This probably needs to be my new go-to fast pizza.
Hell yeah.
I would say, yeah, I would agree with you on it. I'm more of a numbers scale. So if I was going on numbers of just pizza and not like, oh, this is a pizza chain, so I've got, I'd actually give it like a 7.1, which is a really decent score. And,
For a chain pizza,
yeah.
like compared to everything else, yeah.
I mean, it had a good flavor and everything. And the toppings weren't, I didn't think were like overly crazy. Sometimes I think you can get too topping heavy.
The ratio was good.
Yeah. The sauce had a good flavor to it. The crust was decent. It wasn't bad. I'd probably give a higher overall score if it wasn't for the breadsticks, honestly. The breadsticks were kind of a letdown.
Yes.
Yeah. And I don't think the breadsticks were necessarily bad. They just like could have been a lot better.
Yeah, you just kind of expected more after you took a bite of the pizza.
Right.
So if I'm giving it on the A-B scale, I'm gonna go like a B plus on the chain. So
Okay. For me, this is like what Domino's should be, right? Because it's got the semolina flour on it and everything. Like I was saying, I didn't like that on Domino's crust, but there's something about it. They do it right. The crust is a lot airier and it's not as dry. All the toppings taste really good. Again, whenever I first had Marco's, I was like, wow, I've been missing out. Mm-hmm. So, and they have really good deals on the app. You can get, it goes all the way up from a small to an XL pizza. So you can feed a bunch with this. A lot of the stuff on the menu is just so good. Really high marks for me for Marco's. I would say I would give this like an A minus. I think because I want room to move up because I know we're gonna go to places like Zalat and Grimaldi's and stuff. But yeah, I would say if I'm grouping this kind of with the Pizza Hut, Domino's type chains, this would be the best. This is a step above like Pizza Hut, Papa John's, Little Caesars, that kind of thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I would say on my scale, I would give it about an A minus.
And I'll give a little tip on pizza. Like you got leftover pizza now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you how I reheat it.
All right.
Okay.
Put
this
us
is
on.
what I do.
I trust you with my life as far as pizza goes, Will.
So if I don't have time, I'll put it in the microwave, and mine has pizza.
Okay.
Button. So I hit the pizza button, and it'll ask how many slices or whatever. And so generally, I just do one slice. And generally, after that point, it turns out really well. Like even Little Caesars, it doesn't reheat very well. It actually reheats pretty well that way, in my opinion.
Okay.
It comes out a little bit soggier.
Yeah.
Obviously not crispy. The best way to reheat it is if you have a pizza stone or a pizza steel. I actually like the pizza steel better. Is to heat up your oven basically like you're cooking a homemade pizza, like 550. As hot as it'll go, 500, 550. Mine only does 500.
Mm-hmm.
But you put the slice on there for a minute and pull it off, and you'll still have the crisp and the nice warm pizza reheating experience.
Okay. I try to go toaster oven.
Toaster oven works too.
It gets about 450.
Yeah.
I've actually heard from a lot of people, and I've tried this. Air fryer is a really good method for
I was going to
reheating.
bring it up too that I've heard that, hadn't tried it. I have an air fryer, but haven't.
We used to have a bigger like toaster oven air fryer. Now we have one of the like 2-quart bucket ones, so can't fit pizza in there now.
Yeah.
But I think we tried it before and it turned out pretty good. It gives it like a little more crispiness that you don't really get when you reheat pizza. But my go-to method usually is microwave and put like a glass of water in there so that it kind of steams it.
It's kind of like how I reheat steak. I will get a paper towel and soak it in water and put it over the steak and then reheat it that way.
Yeah, like
That's
that.
the
Exactly.
move.
Yeah.
I also remember that I did not give my rating to Domino's last week. I'm going to give them a C.
I think that's generous.
Yeah, for Domino's, yeah. I could even go C minus.
I gave it a C+ last week. I got to give it a D.
A D?
I'm lowering
You're
my
moving Domino's down?
I'm telling you, I was ill. I could not
because of
move
the after effects.
over the weekend from the Domino's pizza. Like D for Domino's. I'm sorry.
For Domino's, yeah.
I'm sorry. Something has changed. My body is just rejecting it now.
You know what? D for me for Domino's.
There you go. Come on. I knew there was a Simon Cowell in you.
I know I was saying how like I don't hate Domino's, and I really don't. I'll still eat Domino's, but yeah, it's just after having this and knowing what it could be, yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Domino's is really disappointing.
Well, Mike, where are we going next week?
Next week, so next weekend, if you don't know, is Father's Day. So we are gonna have my dad back on. He hasn't been on since season 2.
All right.
Since we did the Shake Shack episode, and he didn't speak into the microphone once the entire episode.
Well, y'all will get a chance to hear Mike's dad's voice
So
now.
this time we have a dedicated microphone that I'm going to put right in front of his face. So, and we are going to go to Grimaldi's. So if you haven't had Grimaldi's, my dad, actually I think my mom was the one who discovered it for us because she was the first who went to New York, and then she took my dad there, and my dad just like fell in love with New York. And so they had Grimaldi's in New York, and then found out we have it here, and they have like the brick oven pizza.
Okay.
It's like the nice like think of like a like when we go to Top Notch Burgers, like a nice charcoal burger, but with a pizza. So it's got you can tell it was cooked like in a fire.
Do they
Nice-
cook with wood or charcoal, or is it gas?
propane.
I don't know.
Because charcoal, I've never had charcoal pizza, but I've heard it's really, because that's basically like a New Haven style is what they do with that.
Yeah. Well, I know Grimaldi's. You can see like the soot on the bottom, kind of like a char. I don't know if it's even a char. I think it is like a soot that kind of comes up onto the bottom of the crust.
I'm
So,
excited.
I
Hey,
guess
could
we'll
I
learn.
Could I throw out a local?
Yeah. Oh, we
Fine.
didn't do We Love Local. Duh.
Yeah. So I've got two, if it's okay.
Sure. Yeah. Go for it.
One is local to the DFW area. One is actually local to where I live in Tyler. So I'll
Okay.
start with the DFW, just because it hasn't been said yet, and whatever. It's actually not my style of pizza that I prefer, but I like going here. Cane Rosso,
Honey
Yes.
Roast. That
The
was
one-
on. I think that was on my list too.
Yes.
the one down in Deep Ellum is one I like to go to.
Good pizza.
But they have that. I can't remember the name of the pizza it is, but it's got like this bacon marmalade that they put on it with some arugula and some like grape tomatoes or something. I love it. And they used to do a crossover with Pecan Lodge and their brisket. Every Wednesday or every Tuesday they used to do that. I don't think they do anymore.
I still haven't been to Pecan Lodge. How is it? Like,
It's good. It's not as good as it used to be when it was in the farmers market. When they went to their store location, I think the quality kind of went down, but it's still pretty good.
gotcha.
They do like a baked sweet potato that's loaded with brisket and all sorts of stuff that's good. One tip, if there's a line out the door, if you go to the bar, you can order there. Or if you're ordering massive amounts, like bulk orders, you can skip the line that way too. So, local spot from where I am, there's a place called Top It Off, and they
Top it off.
they do New York style. When I went in there and saw that they don't use a pan, they put it right in, and also saw how they kept their dough and everything. And it's a very good New York style. I mean,
That's probably what Grimaldi's does because I feel like when you put it directly into the like brick oven,
yeah.
then that's how it gets that nice
Yeah,
cook on
if
the
they're
bottom.
cooking it like on a pan, or like I said, if you look at the bottom of the crust and you see like a grid or something, that it was baked in a pan, or if it's like real bubbly, you know,
Yeah.
that it wasn't on the brick oven. But they're a really good New York style. I wouldn't say they're like life changing. You know, I don't know if it's worth a 2-hour drive to get there, but it's if you're in the area, it's probably one of our best.
I'll have to remember that.
Sure.
I make my way out there maybe once or twice a year.
I'll give you some barbecue spots too.
Oh, all right.
We're always looking for barbecue spots.
That'll be later. We'll get that.
All right. Well, I think that is it, guys. Big round of applause for Will for coming, for driving all the way out from Tyler.
Pizza
for one,
scientist.
making us pizza, telling us all about the science behind pizza, and just overall,
Pizzology.
yeah, pizzology.
Hey, yeah, thanks for having me on. And once you're done listening to this podcast, if you'd like to listen to another podcast, it's called Sunday Afternoon Porch Sitting, or SAPS.
That's a good name.
Me and my friend are just a bunch of saps. Like, so we hadn't recorded in a while, but the first few episodes are worth the listen. And we're actually Monday we're going to record another podcast for the first time in like a year.
Hey,
All right.
So
back on the
yeah.
podcast horse.
All right. So yeah, good plug for that. Other than that, yeah, we'll see y'all next week when we do Grimaldi's, and I promise my dad will speak into the microphone this time.
Hey,
We'll get
Yeah,
him.
we're gonna
You'll
do
hear
this
his
if he doesn't
magnificent
speak into
voice.
the microphone.
It'll be amazing.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Uh,
If you don't, do you know this? My
No.
dad hates the word amazing.
I did not know that.
It's his greatest pet peeve, but he lets it bother him so much, and so we all just say it whenever we can.
I can see that.
So he doesn't like when people use it to describe food because in his mind, amazing is a word reserved for sights. But we've done this multiple times. We've gone into the dictionary, looked it up, and it doesn't say anything about sight. It can be anything. So, yeah. So he hates the word amazing.
All right. Did
Yep.
not know that.
So if you ever see him, all right.
I'll
That
be
is
like,
it.
how are you doing? Amazing. I'm doing amazing.
Yep.
do it.
Well, go check us out on Instagram, guys, at the Crave Chronicles, and you can find all our platforms there. Most of our episodes going to YouTube. I say that because Spotify has removed a couple. Boo. Don't use Spotify. But yeah, other than that, we'll see y'all next week. Thank you all for watching, and go check out everything we got on our Instagram. Any y'all got anything to say?
Nah.
All right. I've been Mike on the mic.
I'm Sam Polo Balesa.
And I'm Will. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Hey, I like that. And remember to stay hungry.
Crave Nation in the house.
Yeah. It's the Crave Chronicles, staring Mike on the mic. And your boys, Espalessa, now relax, hang tight. Cause they up in this crib and they got plenty to eat. So sit back and relax and remember, stay hungry. Yeah, hit that hype button. Yeah, hit that hype button. Well, now Mike is the man, he's the whiz with the tech. And he keeps the people laughing with his sound effects. Then there's Sam, he's the zest, and he makes the big splash. But if he sees BK, that shit's going in the trash. Yeah, hit that hype button. Well, hit that hype button. Well, now your boys are heading out across the Crave Nation, diving into a world of pure delectation. And they're bringing you along on their fast food feast. So sit tight, take a bite, and in and out, you the least.